Butter is delicious, right? We spread it on toast. We cook with it. I like to cook with a little bit of it sometimes with a little olive oil because, other than butter, olive oil, and avocado oil right now, those are the only three things I cook with in my house. I don't use any kind of canola or peanut or vegetable oils anymore. Sooner or later, I'm going to incorporate coconut oil to cook with as well, some of my meals. But you got to be careful because coconut oils could be strong. So we know butter's delicious, right? But would you let your kid eat a whole stick of it in a one sitting? See, this year the Daily Mail put out a chart that to this day I wish I had printed off, because the United States is no longer the most obese country in the world. Yet we're still pushing this crap. So basically, this woman, I think, is a New York Times bestseller on body positivity. She makes a good point that parents push their crap on their kids too much. But it's extreme when you have an ex-husband who's fitter than you, and he walks in on your child eating a stick of butter, and he's concerned, and rightfully so. Then there are things like my kid, she gave her kids like chicken and broccoli, which was a good dinner, and then let them scarf brownies, which you can argue there. You can give treats every now and again because the article to some degree was not very descriptive. I'm not letting my kid eat a stick of butter. I'm going to take this two ways. I'm going to go in her defense first, which is hard for me to do. Then I'm going to go in her ex-husband, who's more fit's defense. In her defense, anorexia is a real thing. And people try to push that women need to look a certain way, which men can have their preferences in what they want. I believe a lot are doing it because they want women to be healthy, but that we'll save that one for now. Okay. There are a small element of men who actually like their women on the thicker side, right? Who don't mind what they eat. And let's be honest, we have a culture that to some degree for years did push that being thin as possible is the best way to be. But we know that doesn't work for everybody, right? Me, I prefer to be on the fit, thinner side, and I'm still working to get there. But I recognize that there are people who don't want to be that way, and there are men who like those type of women. Now, to the husband's defense, eating what you want to when you want to has consequences. And obesity is still a real thing in the United States, despite the fact that we fail as the most obese country in the world. Okay? I don't even think we're on the top 5 or even the top 10 of that list. I think that's an excellent trend. No one wants to go to dialysis. No one wants diabetes, okay? Losing limbs and things. Say what you want. Giving your kid letting your kid eat a whole stick of butter is beyond extreme. Okay. She's saying that people need to stop being anti-fat. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think people as a whole, this is why her ex-husband mostly wins this argument. As a whole, I don't think people are going around hating on and making fun of fat people. But let's quit pretending like fat don't grow around your heart because of your eating habits. Let's quit pretending like type 2 diabetes is not a thing. Okay? You gotta get that stuff in check. And as a parent, you have to be responsible. I get it. Kids are cruel. Kids pick on your kid for being fat and things like that, and you want to protect them. But in my opinion, the ex-husband wins this argument. Fat really does grow around people's heart, okay? Diabetes and obesity is a thing, okay? Some of our kids in this country are overweight. This whole thing of fat acceptance cannot work if you do not accept the realities of bad dieting. That's just my quick rant. Just saying. Don't give y'all's kid no whole stick of butter. I don't care how thin or fluffy they are. Don't do it.